A Friday morning. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning, George.
We made it to Friday.
We did. I had to decide which side I was going to, of my head, I was going to put my headphones on this morning. That was a big decision. I accomplished it.
I have that problem every morning.
Well, I certainly did this morning.
Okay.
But I got it on.
I'm glad you figured it out.
Yep. I can hear, so that's good.
Are you ready for the weekend?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to have, you'll be talking about it in the news this morning, but some improving constantly every day now, improved weather.
Yeah. It should get really nice. Really nice. Get a little bit cloudy and very, very, very pleasant.
Yeah, and that's okay. It's a little bit cloudy.
Pleasant is good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We have birthdays today. Got some big shot birthdays. Are you ready for them?
Let it rip.
Okay, Barbara Ann Hawkins. Have you ever heard of her?
I have not.
She's in the I guess it says she's with the Dixie Cups.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was the Dixie Chicks. I was going to say. No,
yeah, now you know why we haven't heard of them.
Yeah, it's the Dixie Cups. It's going to the chapel, going to get married, and Iko and stuff like that. 77 years old today. Director Ang Lee, he is 66. Country singer Dwight Yoakam, he's 64. Director-actor Sam Raimi, he did the Spider-Man movies. He's 61. Weird Al Yankovic, we've all heard of Weird Al.
Yes, we have.
He's 61 today. Bassist Robert Trujillo of Metallica is 56. Singer Junior Bryant of Ricochet is 52 today. We have So You Think You Can Dance host Kat Deely, 44 years old today. That's another one of them shows I've never seen. Actor Ryan Reynolds, I've heard of him. He's 44 today. The View host Meghan McCain, John McCain's daughter. She's 36 today. And Maciela Lucia, she was on George Lopez. She's 35. Actor Emilia Clarke, she was on the Game of Thrones. She was hanging out with all the dragons. She's 34 years old today. Local people. We got the local people coming up next.
Kxo AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on, and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
Happy birthdays today going out to Monica Castro, Brenda Slagle, Haley Camarena, Cesar Luna, Alan Inns, Stella Thind, Lori Ridgway, Kevin Branscombe, Norma Basurto, Estrella Coronado, Diana and Daniela Torres, Nathalia Young, Martha Pieros, Leslie Marshall, Jose Arroyo, Gray McWayne, Debbie Witt, Chico Valdez, and Bridget Padilla. Happy birthday to each and every one.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And it's time for the World California News Headlines, brought to you by Locke Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Locke Air Conditioning.
CBS News Special Report. The presidential candidates are set to get back on the road after their final debate. Last night, they sparred civilly over the pandemic.
We're learning to live with it. People are learning to die with it.
The president touted an antidote.
We have a vaccine that's coming. It's ready. It's going to be announced within weeks.
Joe Biden wasn't taking his word for it.
This is the same fellow who told you this is going to end by Easter last time. This is the same fellow who told you that, don't worry, we're going to end this by the summer. We're about to go into a dark winter.
Analysts say neither man can claim a debate victory. CBS's John Dickerson says it means hard work ahead for Mr. Trump.
A debate where there's not any big win for him or a big loss for Joe Biden is not what the president needs.
The president campaigns in Florida today. Biden makes a speech from home in Delaware and heads to Pennsylvania tomorrow. CBS News Special Report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
No matter how hot it is outside, you can count on a reliable, energy-efficient York air conditioner to keep you cool and comfortable inside. And you can also count on it being protected by one of the strongest warranties in the industry. It's just another way we install confidence. To learn more, call Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501. You can also save up to 50% in energy costs. Call Lock today. 353-4501. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license 696216.
California headline news. Nearly 75% of customers impacted by PG&E's planned power outages can turn their lights back on in Northern California. The utility announcing that by Thursday night, power had been restored to nearly 3/4 of the affected customers. In Angwin, a resident says the outages have been tough.
I can't work. I need power. I'm a contractor, and I use power saws and power drills and everything else, and you got to have power.
High-risk fire conditions likely to last until this afternoon, with more possibly on the way next week. Police in Merced say a 5-year-old girl was accidentally shot to death by a young boy inside a home there.
It's heartbreaking. You don't want to hear about anybody being shot, but a child who's got their life to look forward to, it's heartbreaking.
Sergeant Sean Green with Merced Police. The gun apparently unsecured in the home. The girl's father drove her to the hospital and left her there, he says, so we could get back to the other kids. He's now facing child endangerment charges. Gap Incorporated planning on leaving the nation's shopping malls. San Francisco-based retailer says it will close a third of its stores. Jeff Scott, California News.
And the World California News headlines brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning. Your air conditioning and sheet metal needs for all of them. Call Lock Air Conditioning today. Call 760-353-4501.
High school football returns to KXO. We will have classic high school football games every Friday night on AM 1230 and on the KXO YouTube channel. Our broadcast features some of the very best games from the KXO archives. Classic high school football.
Let's play some football!
Is brought to you by Hacienda Snack Bar, serving specials daily. Call to place your order. Imperial Truss and Lumber, carrying hardware supplies for the contractor and do-it-yourself. Pico Market, new owners, same great carne asada, 8th and Pico in El Centro.
And tonight's game, it's the Bulldogs and the Spartans, a game that was originally played in 2016. It's time for page one of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the Valley, in Brawley at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and in El Centro on Imperial Avenue right next to Food for Less. With page one of the local news, here's Gene Brister.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Friday morning, a COVID-19 update is available. Here's George Gale with the story.
The numbers continue to go the wrong way. Thursday update was released by the County Public Health Department. According to the update, the new cases per day per 100,000 population are at 18.64, up from 18.49 reported on Wednesday. Positivity rate has gone up 11.73% as compared to 10.65% reported on Wednesday. Death toll from COVID-19 in Imperial County remains at 336. The active cases of the virus has increased to 386 compared to 357 cases reported on Wednesday. 76,020 have tested for the virus. 12,668 of those have tested positive. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And speaking of the virus, OptumServe is still providing COVID-19 tests free of charge. The tests are available in Brawley at the Senior Center, 575 J Street. That's Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. Walk-ins are welcome. But if you want to make an appointment, you can. 888-634-1123 is the number to call. And you'll be doing your part to help our economy open up more We need more people to get tested. We need more negative results. In other local news, a swarm of earthquakes between Nyland and Calipatria Thursday and Friday. There have been 36 mostly microquakes below magnitude 3. The largest, a magnitude 3.9, was recorded at 11:59 Thursday afternoon. No damage or injuries have been reported. KXO News Time, 7:42.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers for your service needs. Whether it's a lube job, oil and filter change, brake job, battery or wheel balance and alignment, Quick Lane can handle it. And Quick Lane services all makes and all models. Oh, and by the way, you never need an appointment. Tires, all the best brands at the best price, guaranteed. See your Quick Lane service advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue in El Centro, right next to Food for Less.
Continuing with more local news, the Mexicali mayor has the COVID virus. Here's more on that story.
It was announced this week Mexicali Mayor Marina Avila has tested positive for COVID-19. Avila said she was tested after experiencing some symptoms. Once the results came back positive, Mayor said she would isolate herself and conduct city business from her home. Avila said from other than feeling a little fatigued, she felt fine. Press release issued to announce the test results did not say how the mayor had contracted the virus. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And that concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2.
And Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less, and in Brawley on Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you'll never need an appointment.
Kokopah Casino is open for business from 6 a.m. until 2 a.m. daily and committed to your safety. Play in comfort and cleanliness on the Kokopah Casino floor, featuring all your favorite games. Properly spaced and meeting social distancing guidelines. Relax and play at the friendliest casino in Yuma, making sure you're comfortable with constant disinfection, safety precautions, and welcoming smiles for your visit. Winning is just around there at Kokopah Casino and Resort, South Highway 95 in Somerton.
And it's Page 2 of the local news, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your life and health insurance needs or retirement planning. With Page 2 of the local news, here again is Gene.
A 30-year-old was arrested for drug smuggling. George Gale has more on that story.
I think you got that one, Gene.
All right, I've got it. It happened earlier this week. A man drove a Ford Explorer up to the Border Patrol checkpoint on Highway 86. A Border Patrol K-9 detection team alerted to go, and it was sent to secondary inspection area. During the inspection, agents found 4 packages inside 2 car battery boosters and 2 power converters inside the vehicle. The packages tested positive for methamphetamine. They weighed over 15 pounds and were valued at over $35,000. The driver, a 30-year-old male U.S. citizen, the vehicle and narcotics were turned over to the Drug Enforcement Administration. Well, another department head is scheduled to retire. Rosie Blankenship announces her plans. She has told the Board of Supervisors she will be retiring. Blankenship is the current Imperial County Public Administrator and Director of the Area Agency on Aging. She has held those positions for the last 3 years. Blankenship says she will retire effective December 31st of this year. She says she will be utilizing the county's voluntary retirement opportunity that was approved in August. She said she was going to focus on her health, her family, and her future. Well, a special closed session meeting for the IID. George Gale has the story.
It will be held this afternoon. Imperial Irrigation District Board of Directors will discuss one issue during the special meeting. A board is scheduled to meet with IID legal counsel to discuss existing litigation. Specifically, they'll be discussing the IID versus MWD case filed in Los Angeles Superior Court. If any is taken during the closed session meeting, it will be announced publicly following the meeting. Board goes into closed session at 1:30 this afternoon in Condon Auditorium in El Centro. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
A special closed session meeting in Brawley will be held on Monday evening. Brawley City Council will hold the meeting at Community Valley Bank. It will begin at 5:30 Monday evening. There is only one item on the agenda. The council will discuss appointing a new city manager. When the council is finished, they will adjourn the meeting to November 3rd at 4 p.m. That meeting will be held in the City Council chambers on Main Street in Brawley. City Council is expected to welcome whoever is chosen as the permanent city manager on Monday. The current interim city manager is Tyler Salcido. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
David H. West Insurance has been helping residents in Imperial Valley for many years with their insurance needs. David, Jose, and staff are trained professionals who can help you make the right decision with your insurance coverage, from health, Medicare, and most importantly, a life insurance plan. How much life insurance do you need and what's your monthly cost? We'll call David H. West Insurance today to make an appointment and get a free quote on a life insurance plan that's right for you and your family at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411.
Here's George Gale with the weather update.
The high temperature yesterday, 97 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 70. National Weather Service says a gradual cooling trend is expected over the next couple of days with increasing high cloudiness through Saturday night. Strong weather system will then approach the region from the north on Sunday. Storm system will usher in much cooler temperatures starting Monday with the high struggling to reach 70 degrees. Drier and warmer conditions are then expected during the latter half of next week. Weather forecast calling for increasing clouds, highs right near 90. Winds will be calm. Tonight, mostly cloudy skies. Overnight lows around 66. West to southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Saturday, partly cloudy skies, highs right near 90. Winds will be light and variable. And right now, we are looking at 67 degrees, 62% the relative humidity. The local news page 2 and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
And in sports this morning, Thursday night football, it was Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. They did it again, roaring back late in the game last night to upend the New York Giants 22-21, put themselves in the driver's seat in the lowly NFC East. The rest of the NFL schedule for this weekend, it'll be the Raiders at Tampa Bay. You'll hear that one Sunday night football. Raiders at Tampa Bay on FM 107.5. That's the Raiders station for the Imperial Valley. Monday night football will be the Chicago Bears and the LA Rams. You'll hear that one on KXO AM 1230. Major League Baseball, the World Series is underway tonight. They resumed, took the day off yesterday. Game 3 is today. The series at a game of peace. Dodgers took the first game. Rays took the second game. Tonight is the third game. In fact, they'll be playing all weekend long, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then Tuesday and Wednesday if necessary. We'll have more in just a minute.
Your friend asks for one of your fries.
Just one, I promise.
So you say, sure, have a fry, but they take at least 7 fries.
Thank you.
Because it's never really just one fry, is it, Neil? There's a meal for every moment on the McDonald's $1, $2, $3 menu. Get all your favorite items like the McDouble, small fries, 4-piece chicken McNuggets, McChicken, and $1 any size soft drink for just a few bucks.
Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any offer or combo meal.
And in the world of golf, Sebastian Munoz takes the Zozo Championship lead. He shot at 8 under 64. Tiger was not so lucky or not so good. He struggled a bit on the par fives. His lead to the struggle led to a 76 in the first round of the Zozo Championship. 76 is not good. Danielle Kang and Jennifer Song, they are tied atop the LPGA Drive-On Championship. Coco Gauff says Andy Murray's her buddy. She said he's a great ally for highlighting diversity issues. He is now injured, so he's got plenty of time for that. Pain-free Roger Federer, he is targeting his return from injury at the Australian Open. He's practicing, says there's no pain at all during the practices. In NASCAR, the NASCAR Cup playoff goes to Texas on Sunday afternoon. Bubba Wallace will race in the number 23 next year. Gets appropriate since his boss is Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, one of the co-owners of the new team, along with Denny Hamlin. Bubba Wallace will be the driver of the number 23. Khabib and Justin Gaethje, they made weight. Both of them weighed in at 155 for the UFC title bout that will be it'll be aired on Saturday out of Dubai, Abu Dhabi. They're going to do that in Abu Dhabi. Seattle Seahawks Russell Wilson says humbled Antonio Brown deserves another chance. He wants the Seahawks to give him that chance. After week 8 of the NFL season, Antonio Brown will be able to play again. That's it. That's a look at sports.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley. AM 1230, Kxo.
What's your name? Who's your dad?
Get the gold. Saturday 8 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And it's a time for financial news and weather brought to you by Imperial Valley's Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, they do. The futures pointed to a higher start this morning for U.S. stocks, but benchmark indexes remained on track for small weekly declines as investors attract long-running talks for another round of coronavirus aid in Congress. That just keeps dragging on and on. Dow Jones Industrials opened 74 points up. Or 0.3% to 28,382. S&P 500 futures gained 10.55 points or 0.3% to trade at 3459.75. NASDAQ Composite futures were up 34 points or 0.3% at 11,683.75. We'll take a look at your weather in just a minute.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 53 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. That's 352-6789 or 344-2533 in the north end. Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, we do.
The high temperature yesterday, 97 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 70. Expect increasing clouds today. Highs right in Indy. Winds will be calm. Tonight, mostly cloudy skies. Overnight lows around 66. West to southwest winds around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Saturday, partly cloudy skies. Highs right near 90. Winds will be light and variable throughout the day on Saturday. And right now, we're looking at 67 degrees, 62% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality moderate in Mexicali. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. The financial news and weather brought to you this morning by Roto-Rooter in El Centro and Brawley. When drains don't work, they do.
High school football returns to KXO. We will have classic high school football games every Friday night on AM 1230 and on the KXO YouTube channel. Our broadcast features some of the very best games from the KXO archives. Classic high school football.
Let's play some football!
Is brought to you by Ubaldo Bermudez, your local Allstate agent. You're in good hands. Baja Farms in Holtville, supporting our communities. The UPS store on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
And today is Friday. That means we've got some classic high school football tonight. The Bulldogs taking on the Central Spartans. That is a game that was played October in 2016. It is a good one.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometown. And that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And your border wait update this hour. You got 6 lanes open downtown, an hour and 30-minute wait. No wait in the Century lanes, 30 to 35-minute wait if you're walking. Eastport, the Gateway Port, 2 regular lanes open, 45 to 50-minute wait, 35 to 40-minute wait in the 2 ready lanes. No wait in the East Century lane.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertisement, we do offer special nonprofit rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on, and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And we're coming up on 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, we got CBS News, 6 minutes of news and information. We'll find out what the heck is going on out there now.
The best only on AM 1230, KXO.
CBS News on the hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kathan. Vice President Pence went home to Indiana.
Great honor, and great to be back home again.
To cast his vote 11 days before the election, joining some 50 million other Americans who voted early. Where President Trump defended his coronavirus response.
We have a vaccine that's coming. It's ready. It's going to be announced within weeks.
Joe Biden went on the attack.
He has no clear plan, and there's no prospect that there's going to be a vaccine available for the majority of the American people before the middle of next year.
Well, CBS's John Dickerson says the debate may not have been much help for undecided voters.
The needle only moves when somebody has a big gaffe, like the president's behavior in the first debate. Polls showed us people didn't like him constantly interrupting. In this case, both sides can claim something for their side.
Mississippi's Attorney General has petitioned the Supreme Court to review the state's 15-week abortion ban. It's a case that directly challenges Roe versus Wade. Now to northern Colorado, where a national park has been closed and homes have been destroyed by wildfires. CBS's Omar Villafranca.
Dry conditions and strong winds fanned the flames in Grand County, Colorado, as fire crews raced to help contain the East Troublesome Fire. The fire destroyed several structures in Grand Lake. Matthew Reed barely had time to escape before his newly built home was destroyed.
We've been in our house for 11 months. Took 3 years to build it, and it's gone.
A 115-year-old Confederate monument that was the subject of protests in Huntsville, Alabama this year was removed from outside a county courthouse early today. CBS's Jim Krasula says an overseas auction found a buyer, but some say it should never have been held.
Handwritten speech notes by Adolf Hitler from before World War II sold at auction in Germany.
Hier blicken Sie auf 150.000.
That comes despite concerns from Jewish groups that they could encourage neo-Nazis. An anonymous bidder spent the equivalent to more than $40,000 on a 9-page manuscript outlining Hitler's speech to new military officers in Berlin in 1939.
Apple is used to long lines of its products, but as we hear from CBS's King Hall, the pandemic has prompted some changes.
Apple says if lines start to form for its new iPhone 12 and 12 Pro, which go on sale today, the company will hand out reservation times. And when consumers come back, temperature checks and face masks are required.
Game 3 of baseball's series tonight. The Dodgers and Rays are tied apiece. Right now, the Dow is 59 points. This is CBS News.
Capital One is right in the palm of your hand, so you can check your balance, deposit checks,